Warning, jump cuts ahead. Whoa, let's catch us up. First, in this episode of bombing, first we ride a rocket all from in the chug yard all the way and crash it through this fucking wall. We run into Gizmo.
I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle.
We kind of have a bit of a remembering moment with Gizmo.
And he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal.
I remember him. If we just keep on talking, this is going to last a while, and this is from me having cut out half of this conversation.
He also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past.
You will be thanking me from how much of this slowness I've cut out. This is the slowest part.
Your present and soon your future.
Like this whole episode, this whole recording session was just fucking slow.
He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you.
Come on, past me, make a fucking choice. Just make a fucking choice. This is why I hate that my fucking audio got fucking corrupted in this recording. And then having to redo this voiceover.
Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Beat out that spark before it starts.
It was so young, so fragile. It had so much to give.
Better
And I couldn't give that.
Fire catches. Eventually.
Letting these two bicker.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction?
I was just fine.
Supposes that's all any of us can do. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now.
Yes,
Great.
you're only getting half of this conversation because the other half was kind of him re-going over shit.
Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seem so centered and so seeking.
Because they want some answers.
Figures everyone does. They seem unusually dedicated to finding them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now.
Yep,
You can't leave
let's
behind
get a move on, Gizmo.
no protection
We have a lot to do.
in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff.
And then here I go asking about the Jumbo Puff.
That's what he decided to call it after he saw it for the first time. It's big and fluffy. That's accurate enough. If you can see past the blue color, that is.
We cut. First cut, we find out we can't fucking breathe out there. So now we cut to me going across the tightrope and nearly falling down. And there I go, off into the tar. And just barely make it across as I slowly suffocate.
Just awful. Watch your step around here. Feel that? It's a lack of air.
I know that my health bar and that counter's letting me know that I'm about to die.
Tight, and the rope tips. What a
Just
relief.
quickly healing, cut to me going to the door. Cut so much of this fucking shit out because it was just so lacklusterly boring. Grabbing the mech ton parts so I can get started. I find a helmet. Along with just common loot that you'll find everywhere.
He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing.
Another half of this because he just reiterated himself from the first time to find out about some squips.
Unfortunately, this
For the
means
cannon
we
he's
have to
making.
venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog,
I'll
he'll
talk
be
about
able to
Moog.
give you directions to where you'll find scripts.
And this is one of the first parts where shit started.
A perfect fit for
That's
a
what a
wild ammunition
whip is. This is a cut to him laying the thing down, and now we are operating the mech. And I start making my way. Just me quickly slapping everything I found onto it. And now we're at the first spot. At the first spot where we had a interesting little puzzle of encountering this thing and opening up this to get somewhere. And now here we are just catching up these little squips. Like 3 of them literally just spawned in the same room I started in. Or 2 of them did.
Looks like the switches need to be turned to make
I just
so
quickly
enough
do this
charge
puzzle
can flow through the
real quick.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
It wasn't much. All the puzzles seem to be simple in this game so far.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
I catch script, then I catch one more than I needed. And it brings up this, where it wants us to choose its fate. And I decided to be friendly. Though it leaves it vague in case you chose something else.
Sustain the Mechton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done.
He slapped it into the cannon.
That's
And now we have the squip cannon.
Store the squips in the Mechton. It will be strong enough to launch them at the Jumbo Puff.
Got the
His
Jumbo
most
Puff
made
again.
vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mechton will be strong enough to do the job.
Yeah, and now here goes showing off us this jumbo puff. This big ugly ass motherfucker.
It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. He asks you to not even think about taking on the jumbo puff on foot. You'll need the Mekton to do the job. Take his word for it. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own.
Yep. There's quite a bit.
Here to build the Mekton when he found a big crate containing the metal frame for something Toxanol had named an exoskeleton.
We're just still talking.
If he can.
So slow.
You should pay the Antari tribe a visit before it's too late.
Tells me about the Antari tribe.
Doesn't believe you're such a fool.
And so now here we are at the other half where I finally get in. Where we get into the mech and begin the long trek. And I mean long. It is. This was a very long and drug out part. Hopefully halfway when we reached. It don't pick up much. Which it does not pick up much except for a few fights.
Hope you grabbed a big breath.
Run into some weird tar monsters here.
Place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. Hot mess.
This thing just dispatches them very easily. God, everything's being such a bitch at this moment. I accidentally jump out. And I quickly jump back in. But I take care of them all and fuck with the crate outside.
That was fun.
Open up another crate. And everything should stable out a little now. As I now explore this gas station real quick, and just pick up the few items in here. Yeah, which was just some scrap. It's just some scrap armor bits. Tried to open the door. And found a leather jacket that I can't use. Good armor, just can't use it though. And found some more armor. Or muzzle, I mean. Some energy. I hope you like this, because this is all it really is. Yeah, I found it legendary impaler. Yeah, it is about until the boss is about as interesting as this gets.
Keep your feet beneath you.
I hop back in the mech, we cut to where I find in the city, run into a whole bunch of these little blue fucks. So I just start swatting at them because they just go down in a single hit. And then some more tar fucks decide to come up and fuck with me. I take care of them. I try to find a good spot here. That's when I find out what these things are called. They're called knots. Those little blue fucks. But again, that thing literally just kills them in a single hit. I swear that's a bug, the knots being that big. I can finally take care of them all. And so I open up this crate as well. I'll find some more armor for the mech. I discover a blob thing, and then I start getting cut by fucking awkward geometry. I happen there to catch some air. I come here and somehow again I get caught on this fucking rebar. So I quickly hop in there before I fucking die. And make my way. Think I'm missing something until I see this. So I get up there and I get out. I almost get cucked again by weird ass fucking geometry. I catch my breath again real quick before I find out how to get over there.
Gross. This place stinks.
Get over there and I get the blob and I quickly hop back in there. We cut and we find ourselves to having found a life zone inside, a little bit of life here in the dead zone. Decided to mark this entrance here real quick with a quick piss.
Let's see.
And check how far away I am. And like a quick search, see how far I am from the mission, and then I just decide to hop back off inside that mech.
Keep on walking.
Because until I get that breath suit, this is about as interesting as it gets. I counter the shelter, so there were some interesting things, and so some more tar monsters. So I just take them the fuck out. I make surprisingly powerful for this. Oof. Yeah, I just quickly dispatch all these people down in here. Not really much of an issue. You hit level 8 while doing it. I take care of everything. And I decided to explore a bit. And find another crate. And that's when I find out the mech can basically block the view.
This is to live, but keep at it anyhow.
Yeah, I kind of check things out. So I like what I have on it right now. Keep going. And I run to the first of a few mini bosses I run into. This one being the Muffalamog. Unfortunately, something embarrassing happens. I don't pay the fuck attention, and I sunk into that tar.
You sound like one.
So I end up having to restart back at this checkpoint. I quickly see if there's anything else before I can jump back in there. And that's when I discover this little bit of loot. Decided to do it before I leave it. Decided to loot this place before I leave this time around. Find some scrap. Find a banana that can be used as a handle, apparently. Find some health. Found an interesting hat. And along with some energy with it. And then I find a legendary muzzle. Pretty good muzzle. Check and say the twice lootable, and then I hop back into the mech and get ready to go. I kind of get turned around, but then I go the way I was going before. Refight the mini boss without. I quickly check the map and just kind of increase my character's strength here real quick. Now let's just cut out of the menu that you're scrolling. I'm getting back to this. Let's fight this mini boss again. Like there's a lot of doing this. Goes down very quickly though. I mean, very fucking quickly. I suck that tar up this time before I get stuck in there. See if I can suck up any of this. Can't. I get out before I wind up falling inside that tar too. Seeing what I can and can't suck up. Then I start making my way towards that again. Cut from me jumping down and having found finding this little hole. And run to the next mini boss, a robot from the old times that actually did a lot of damage. But again, the mech is overpowered. Like, I mean, it is very powerful. I literally chew through this thing. I literally chewed through that thing with no effort whatsoever. I go deeper into this cave. I got turned around and leave. I meant to explore deeper. But I kind of look at that. confused at what I'm supposed to fucking do. About to feel like an idiot here soon.
Back to your own stock.
Yeah, I find some more mech parts. See, it's breathable in here. I accidentally blocked the cutscene again. Find some more interesting armor. Or for the mech. My controller sensitive trigger decides to go off. And so I start looting this place as well, just to make sure I get everything and got some stuff to use. See some stairs. Just think there's some more up there, so I wait. Grab this, which was an energy pack and a neat looking mask. But it takes up the whole head. And I decided to go up these stairs here just to see what's up here. Don't really find anything. I find something to loot, but not really much else. At least not at the moment. Find another handle. Then I find an elevator, so I take it back up. Wondering where it's going to take me. Think it's more the base until I realize it's outside. I walk out and I wind up encountering two mini bosses at the same time. And surprisingly, even though I'm under leveled, I take these things. I do fairly well against these negs. Look, just keeping my distance because I'm under leveled. Don't know how much damage I can really take. So I just keep shooting, and shooting. Now I decided to do some melee, and decided to let it hit me, and yeah, it does a good chunk. But again, I really don't. It'll take me too long to kill him. Because there wasn't much. Came down, found another spot that led into the area I literally just was. Is inside the marker on the map because there just had to be a signpost. Can't be too careful. Quickly check how far I am. Wondering how I'm supposed to get the fuck around. Like thinking I'm supposed to go there when no. No, and get back in it. Find the right angle to break that thing down. Take out a turret. And wind up encountering another one of these. I'm surprised at how easy they actually go down. God, OBS was being a bitch that day. I think I'm supposed to climb up this side. Try it. And now dumbass me finds out. Oh, the yellow brick things are destructible. Try to interact the thing with in the ground, but it won't let me. It's gonna be in the mech. Find a grip. Now I found out this tidbit of information. I'll make my way down back from whence I came. Trying to go as fast as I can, which is with these speedy boost jumps. Just walking my way over here after I found out that I can actually destroy those yellow walls. And just smash my way through these here just so I can get the fuck through. And cut out a good bit of walking. It's just an uninteresting bit, not even an interesting fight. It was just that uninteresting. There we are, almost there finally. Run some more of these little tar monsters here and take care of them. It don't take me long. Probably be more interesting if I went in a mech, but you know. I think I'm supposed to hop across. I really wasn't looking forward to having to try and platform that thing. And I realized I don't have to. And now here comes fuck up number 2. And the second death of this run. Second time I died in this game. And there I went too far, and I drowned. I drowned like an idiot. Cut the loading screen out. I have an interesting bug here of the helmet not going down. My fat ass is probably about to start stress eating here soon. Yeah, I took care of them again. Hop down and take care of that turret. Realize I'm about to drown again in tar and quickly get the fuck out. Trying to suck it up, but it won't let me. This time I actually decided to just keep my distance and pepper them. Takes a bit longer, but I'm not falling down in there again. That time I took care of them all without dying, like an idiot. And now here we are. The most interesting part. By far, and that is the boss. There he is. The big ugly ass mofo in his glory. The Jumbo Puff. Brings me close with his tongue. But I figured he'd probably wreck this mech quicker at melee distance. And so I make sure to avoid that Yoshi-like tongue of his. Then after enough damage, which like a pussy, he decides to jump up onto the root and start hucking rocks. And there he goes, hucking rocks at me. Try to see if I'm supposed to like shoot him back or something, but nope, he just comes down. And so I return to tries to suck me up, so I just start popping squips at him. I was just constantly pouring lead into him. And then he decides to become Indiana fucking Jones here. He just starts trying to whip me. Me sending fucking huge bolts of lightning at me. Me having to actually be quick on my feet. You can dodge in time because he tried to heal. No, but I didn't get time. I had to quickly get out of the way or die. Putting the hurt on him. He jumps up there again. Because, well, here we go. More rocks. One. As I just got away, I just stay looking at him and hopping around when I need to. And once he comes down, I fire some more squips at him. And then there I go, just keep on peppering him. And then the more interesting part of this boss. Got swallowed. Here I am being a confused little dumbass, not knowing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And I go, and there I go. And thinking that's what I was supposed to do until this happens. And cue my disappointment. And continue from where we left off. This time doing my best to avoid the middle. Having to keep jumping. Finally find out what I'm supposed to fucking do. So I do it. It ain't really that fun. Well, I mean, it's an interesting fight, but man, just doing any bit of chip away and it just launches you back out. Just chipping away. Constantly jumping to try and keep from going and dying again. Don't need to be here to sit on me again. And back down to the gut. Just a hippity hoppity away. And get back up here, shoot it some more. And then there we go, getting launched back down and make our way back up. Avoiding that so I don't get launched back down. Finally finish him off. Get spit up and do a hero pose. Then we get a cutscene of another mech apparently dragging our old one away. And then we get, after loading seeing that cut out, we get to see the tree, the root healing itself.
He thanks you for dealing with the first
And we
world.
get congratulated by the rhino.
You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about the machine he's named the Ark. You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information with you.
Yeah, it was just a long, tedious recording session.
He's always been at the foot of the tree, and that hasn't changed.
Yeah. Do a little bit more talking with Gizmo.
Always make time for you.
Has,
Says you seem all right and wishes there was something they could do for you.
see what he wants to tell me.
Untended, the world will go under with time. Says you should take it easy. Gizmo will always make time for you.
And so I just,
Understands you have things to do.
so get out of there. Having finally completed this quest, made it to level 10. I do a quick look at the map, finding what to do next time. So I don't want to go back in there now. Check my side quest. Decided to just start looking through my inventory, seeing what I got and what I can do. Decided to level up again. This time choosing some good old agility
Grace under pressure.
and luck again.
That ain't bad.
Go look at the Wang Fu. I learned the last thing learned the last Wang Fu move for double guns. Seeing what else I can learn. But decided I don't really need to learn anything else. Let's check my gear. Just looking at everything right now. So I'm fine. I decided I'm kind of fine as is. But now, before I decide to see about fucking around with the crafting system some, only realize I don't have materials that I need. I decided to keep fucking with the crafting system, looking at my jacket. Again, I still cannot do anything with it because I don't have the right parts, but my dumbass just keeps on not seeing what I can and can't do. Yada yada yada, just keep on going on. Can't do anything with this shit. Just moving along, slow doing things as I just find out what I can and can't do. Go through a quick tutorial of crafting melee weapons, scrapping, learning about weapon quality, mods. Just doing whatever the fuck I can. And look at the banana, just looking at things, seeing what I can, and just trying to make something. Just moving along, discarding, just keep discarding changes because I can't make up my mind. I do dismantle my big blade to hopefully make a new one.
What to build? What to build?
Just still messing with the crafting, finding a way to make a better weapon. No, I already have at least. But again, still don't have enough materials. So now I just look at the glue blade. Again, just seeing what I can and can't do. Being stupid. Think about what handle to put on there. So I just gotta change it again. Leave. I notice what time it is, and then I decide, time to start in this session. So, good night. Hopefully, I'll see you next episode, and hopefully, you won't have so much boring shit I need to cut out and do another one of these. Goodbye.